Thanks for supporting the When the Smoke Clears podcast. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to catch us every time we upload. All right, so I've got a question about Hulk. Yeah. Why doesn't Hulk, when he is like mad, like why doesn't he just like massacre people? Because in the comics, that's what he does. Like he just goes on a rampage. Yet when we're watching him in the film, he's got a conscience. He's all stepping over flowers and dodging babies in prams. Like,
yeah, but also though, the Hulk evolved, didn't it? In the beginning, he was like that, but later on, he became more evolved later on.
When he went to the planet Scar Planet.
Yeah, but he became more. Yeah, because I read when the comics I read, Hulk was talking as normal, like, do you know what I mean? So it's not. He wasn't always that. Just going on the rampage Hulk. That's there's even in the comics he evolves too.
Later on down the line, you see that famous picture of him.
Yeah, that's only because but that's only isn't that because Bruce then got control, and it was like a deal. There was like a deal that
But that was down the line. But the early Hulk was like just
the early Hulk was just
mad.
He was smashing everybody.
I just think that it's very hard. Sorry, it's very hard. To do a Hulk movie, like, and make it proper, because let's be honest,
people be upset.
No one wants to see Bruce Banner. Like, I'm just like, no one wants to see that shit.
The one with Edward Norton was good.
Yeah, but let's be real, it was good, but it was not. Hulk wasn't really. It was in it, but I would want to see more. Do you know what I'm saying? When I want to see a Hulk movie, I don't really want to see Banner. That's what.
So Banner's like just a quick jump off. It's like
it's like when you watch Batman, you don't really give a damn about Bruce Wayne. Like, we don't care about their normal life.
We don't care about your alias.
Don't care about you like swinging around and taking pictures, or like news reporter, or brain surgeon or whatever. Don't really care about that.
Man, don't care about all that.
But the thing is, because it's more like a Jekyll and Hyde type of character, it's harder to do. Like, you have a whole movie of man just mashing up the place, and then just at the end of the movie.
No, I did not mashing up the place, but I don't like. Sometimes it's just boring. Like my man in Avengers movie, it's boring. Bro.
Oh yeah, that's dead. But
he's boring. It's
boring. And then when they tried to make him comedy Hulk, that was even worse.
But to be fair, I just think they should have got Edward Norton to play them movie.
I agree. 100%.
I didn't mind Ruffalo. I didn't mind him.
No, I didn't mind him. I got to like not mind him, and I guess he looks more like a Hulk, person. Like, he looks more like Hulk than Edward Norton. But I think that he was better. Like that, he didn't like Edward Norton's like a weedy, skinny dude. Like, so he doesn't look like Hulk, which makes it more effective. And whereas Mark Ruffalo as well, I don't know. He's just not as good an actor. Anyway, that's the main thing.
The same thing.
Not the same league.
Remember I said in the first podcast, like when I said that the Hulk that I was introduced to on the screen, David Banner, I was introduced to. When I saw Ruffalo, I was like, okay, I can see an affinity. Whereas Norton was just so far removed from my brain. It was hard for me to get my head around it. But I get it. What I do like, though, is the fact that he's tortured and trying to cure himself. That's interesting, because at the end of the day, like, if I got superpowers, I want to keep them. But the man tried to shoot himself in the mouth, blood. Like, he don't want these.
Yeah, because he can't control it.
Yeah, his powers are dead, didn't it? If you think about it. He can't really control it. He can't do nothing.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, it's not like he can just turn it. Well, like Joel said, in the later ones, like I said, he could start controlling it. In the beginning, no. That's why he wanted to.
But the later ones, was he as powerful? Because I know we're crossing over films and comics. But like when you look at the films, because he was controlling it more, there was more of Bruce Banner in Hulk. So like when Hulk was fighting, that's why he was all bricking it with Thanos. Like, because there's Bruce inside, whereas the old Hulk, like, is Rago. Like, I'm smashing. Like,
I just don't think. Like I said, I haven't read every Hulk comic, so I'm sure someone will come or whatever.
We don't care, though, CD. We don't care.
I just never know that Hulk could be a pussy like that. It's Hulk, bro. He might not be able to be up. He might not be able to be up Superman, or the Hulk that I know, that I've read certain things. When he's fighting someone that he thinks he just gets exhausted and then he changes, not get battered into submission. He was battered into submission for 2 movies, bro. He never came back.
He lost it, man.
He never came back.
He was
like,
impotent. He was impotent.
That is so poor. Like him and him and Thor, fucked up characters in MCU, bro.
How could Thor like go off and be like all like getting fat and sit there?
But then again,
I thought when Thor got his hammer back, he was gonna get like electric bolt
and change it.
It was dead. But another thing I don't understand with Hulk, now that when they're talking about Hulk and they draw him and everything like that, how come when he's Hulk, like, you know that when they've made him and he's like Bruce Banner, he's got a bit of Bruce in him, how comes he still doesn't mash up things? Like, isn't he not supposed to know his own strength? So, like, you can't really go near him when he's Hulk. Like, he's going to be breaking everything he's around. Huh?
Depends what you're looking at, innit? Depends, because there's them Avenger ones. You know, the early Avenger comics where he was part of the Avengers, and then it's like he's all sitting at the table.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what I mean?
Hulk can't sit at a table, even if he's controlled Hulk. He can't be. The man weighs Hulk. How much does he weigh? Is he like 15 tons or something like that? Like, how's he sitting on normal chairs?
I don't think he's that heavy.
But it's not a normal chair though. It's Tony Stark's, man. Come on.
Oh, shut up! That was made of vibranium.
Listen.
Alright, when he jumps on buildings, then how comes he just doesn't like go through the whole building?
He just lightly taps on
right. Yeah. He's
and why is his trousers? Why is he not naked? When he
because no one wants to see Hulk. No one wants to see Hulk team. And like, what the fuck, man? Why is this OnlyFans come back again, bro?
No, I'm sorry. These are the things I think about. Why is Hulk's trousers like? He's always got them little pink shorts. Like, why does he not put his clothes?
That's because that's why that's for. That's just something you can't. They wouldn't have got away with him just naked. His things just.
But they could have him like, you know that when they do like characters and they're always in front of a plant pot. Like, wouldn't they just like jump in front of a building?
What comics are we talking about Marvel or some other type of comics? Because I don't know what this woman's talking. She's on a different kind of comics. She's talking about top shelf comics, bro.
Hulk, come and see Hulk.
You get me, like, Hulk things, like
Hulk things.
Hulk and bulk, like Hulk and bulk.
Hulk. Centerfold. Come see. But Josh is right. Why does he not go through the building when he jumps on something? Like when he jumps on the floor in MCU, he's always leaving craters, and he does that jump with one hand on the floor like they all do, yeah. But when he jumps on the building's not flattened.
In the comics he does. In the films, they ain't gonna do that. But in the comics, I'm sure he does that in the comics.
But one of you lot said he's really light. Like, is he really that light? I thought he was heavy.
No, it's not that heavy.
He's heavy, but it depends. It depends, innit? Like you say, you can control stuff. Like I said, not every time you sit on a chair, you go bang on a chair. You sit down. Do you know what I mean?
No, but if you're heavy, no
matter how heavy.
Yeah, if you're heavy, you're still gonna smash something, innit? Like,
no, but okay. Exactly, like, for example,
jump on the cardboard box, you're still gonna squash it, fam.
No, true. But like I said, you must know your own strength.
No, but you know your strength.
When kids were getting beaten back in the day, certain parents knew not to knock them out. Get what I'm saying?
Strength and weight are two different things. Like, you can know your own weight, but you ain't gonna make a difference. Like, you're not gonna know the force you're gonna put on the
but he's not heavy. Like, you saying the thing about a cardboard box, Josh. A building in a cardboard box is not the same. That's not the same.
It's a Hulk, though.
Yeah, but he's the Hulk.
He's the Hulk.
And he's jumping high up in the sky and coming back down as well with that force.
That velocity, that's mad. That massive.
Yeah. Okay, all right. If he's jumping from a great height, but if he's just like jumping from building to building or something like that,
but he's always jumping from a great height. Like when he jumps, wherever he is.
No, but this is what I'm saying. It all depends in the range that he is. Obviously, he's Hulk. He's been around for a long time, knows how to jump from building to building. That's what I'm saying.
Delicately, so he's in the Hulk rage, yeah? He weighs whatever he weighs. But he goes high in the sky and then delicately like lands it.
No, but that's where you get wrong. Not every time that he's Hulk, he's in a rage.
Okay, forget that, but he's still... If you're a fat guy, you're a fat guy. Like, simple things, like, you're big.
No, but not every fat guy that sits on a chair is going to break it.
No, but I'm saying... If you stand in a cardboard box, if you are of a certain weight,
but even a child sitting on a cardboard box will break it.
Yeah, but that's because of the weight of the child compared to the weight of the box.
The same the weight of both compared to the weight of the building. The building, bro.
The build,
No,
yeah.
we're just trying to do comparisons, innit? For us
You
to
can't
to
use a
the
cardboard
whole.
box as a comparison.
Okay,
What
but
do you want?
Hulk and a building is the
plastic
same
box.
thing.
It's
If you
not.
got,
It's
okay,
concrete.
okay,
No.
Substance.
No.
how much is he weigh,
Because
man?
Hulk, no. Hulk is strong, yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't think Hulk is a thing where like he just jumps on a building and it all just collapses.
That's what we're saying. Why doesn't it?
I think it's Mario.
It
Like.
should do. It should do.
But why don't it
Bruv,
though?
if you was in a building
Because it
and a
doesn't
big
work
thing
like
landed on the
that.
top of your building, bruv, the thing's gonna bust. It's gonna come through some roofs.
Yeah, it has
Definitely
to.
come through the top roof.
No, but like you said,
100%.
no. But what I'm saying is,
Depends how
even
far he's
Superman-
jumping from. That's what I'm thinking, though. That's what I'm saying. It depends how far he's coming from. If he's coming from like a plane's height, then yeah, obviously. But if he's jumping from the top of a building to the top of the next building, then it's not gonna break.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Why not?
That means
I don't buy it. He's
That's
got to make
mad.
some
That's the same as
damage.
Superman. Then. That's the same as Superman.
Superman ain't that heavy. Superman ain't
He's the
heavy.
man. But he's the man of steel. He's the strongest man in the thing.
Who told you Superman's not that heavy?
How's he even pissing in the toilet?
Because
He's
he's
the
not-
strongest man in the universe.
You fat shaming Hulk, Rachel. Who told you Superman's not as heavy as Hulk? Who
I
told
ain't
you
fat
that?
shaming Hulk.
Yeah,
I'm
real
saying
talk.
facts. Hulk
No,
is
Superman
massive.
wouldn't be as heavy. Superman can fly, fam. If he can fly, then obviously he's not going to be
Hulk
as heavy.
can, yeah, but Hulk can sort of
Hulk
fly.
can jump.
Fly
Hulk
whenever
can
he
jump.
Hold on. Doomsday. I swear Doomsday could fly.
I'm sure he can fly.
Can he fly?
I'm
I
sure
swear
he can.
Krypton.
Who are you talking about?
Regardless.
Doomsday is like a villain of Superman. He's like one of the Superman
No, but you're talking about
enemies,
Hulk.
yeah.
But I definitely think Hulk can. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Hulk's
I'm
got flying
saying like
powers.
Doomsday is hench like Hulk, yeah, and he could fly.
Oh,
So
you're going
it's not-
with the Thanos again. You and them irrelevant. We're not talking about bloody Doomsday, man. We're talking about Hulk.
No, Rachel. Before you start like, I'm saying, yeah, you're talking about a character not being able to fly because he's hench.
Yeah,
I wasn't. I agree.
That's my
I
argument.
think Hulk
Doesn't matter who I'm
can
talking
fly.
about.
I think Hulk can.
He can't fly anyway.
He can't fly. He
can't.
just
Okay,
I know
hold
he's
on.
fast. That's Superman.
Hold on,
Fast.
Rachel,
fast.
are you saying, yeah, hold on. Are you saying because he's got rippling muscles in the cartoon, the way they've drawn him, he should smash into buildings when he lands?
No, listen, do you want to hear what I'm going? No, what I'm saying is, yeah, I don't understand if Hulk is a certain weight, if he weighs a certain amount of tons, right? And I don't know, I could be completely wrong. If he doesn't, it makes sense. But if Hulk weighs a certain amount, yeah, when he jumps on a building, why does he not make dents or some kind of damage?
He does.
Fam, he should go through the building roof, bruv. He should be dropping through the roof.
That's what Josh is talking about. Josh is saying that when he lands on the building,
yeah, that's what I think as well. I agree.
Well, then that goes for every superhero.
No, because we're talking about his. Oh my god!
Hold on.
It doesn't at all.
We're talking about his mass.
At all. How does that count for every superhero?
Because they're just as strong.
And what other
It's not
superheroes
strength,
can jump up high in the sky and come back down like a cannonball? Like, you know what I mean?
So you're saying that means someone like the Thing should be able to run through the building drop down because he's maybe just as strong.
Yes, definitely, 100%.
Of course.
That's not. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on. Let's be honest. That's not.
And the Juggernaut as well. While you're at it.
Yeah, exactly.
But come on. But that's not logic in the comic.
Why?
Because it's just really stupid. It's really,
why?
Because it's just not. Come on.
No, you can't say that. Why?
Because it just was not feasible.
Why?
It doesn't make sense to me, yeah, because it's still a person, yeah. It's still he's hench, yeah. He's hench and he's strong, but I'm sure even if in his rage, he's not gonna just jump to die. So if he jumps from a building, to another building, he's like jumping, isn't it? So he's not gonna like launch himself to go through the building. He's gonna try to land on the building. Do you know what I mean? Right? I understand if you're saying if he's dropping from the height of a plane, then yes, he'll smash through the building. But if he's jumping from roof to roof or whatever,
why would he?
Then
why
would he smash through the building? It's a building.
So this is you lot's logic. This is what it sounds like to me. It's like you're saying, yeah, like you've got three, yeah, one's straw, one's brick, and one's wood, yeah. And you lot can basically jump on the straw one and control the way you land so that it doesn't collapse.
Mm-hmm.
How?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
How can you do that? then the worst, exactly. So it doesn't matter what he does, he's gonna land on the building, and whatever impact it makes. You can't control the impact that he puts on the building.
Well, then every superhero.
But Josh, if he's jumping, if he's jumping right from the top of a building to the next building next to it, why should he drop? Yeah. Why should he go through? It's still like just jumping.
But not through the building. No. We're saying when he lands on top of a building. So when he jumps
up in the towers, he said that when he lands on it, he should do a 2 towers and
on top of it. He should go straight through the top. No matter what damage it does, it should leave a hole in the top of the building from where he landed, because he landed on top of it and he weighs a ton and he's coming in from a high distance.
Right. In the comic,
it's like Donnie Darko when the thing drops on the house, it goes through the house. It ain't gonna just
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my point. I'm saying like if you're talking about him jumping from a plane's height, then that argument makes sense. But if he's jumping from one building to the next building, he's not going to smash through the building from that distance, is he?
It's not the power. It's the power of how he's going from one other side to the other.
I don't know, because I'm saying he has to make an arch, innit? He has to go in an arch, like jump, and he weighs. I don't know.
I don't know how much he weighs. He weighs just under a ton. He's just under a ton.
So
that's madness.
Yeah, that's heavy. Like, but obviously, I just think it's about the distance. If he's jumping from, you're saying about Donnie Darko, the plane dropping through the thing. Yeah, that's coming from out the sky. Like, how many hundreds of thousands of feet? Like, if we're talking about from a building to the next building next to it, then I'm sure he could jump on top. He might be able to. He might make a dent or do a crater, like you were saying, but shouldn't necessarily just smash through.
Otherwise, he would go through the roof. Like the amount of glass roofs where the flipping Avengers always end up jumping on.
Exactly. I was gonna say, how much does a bulldozer ball weigh? How much does that weigh?
Or a wrecking ball.
If it's not next to it, how much is that? Because whatever that is, that's gonna be him moving at much higher speeds. So to me, that looks dangerous, isn't it? That sounds dangerous.
That looks like a health and safety risk.
You get me?
Joshua's just thinking. Joshua just doesn't want to Hulk on a building site. He's just worried about people being around. Like.
I just think that's with every superhuman character that's vexed when they're fighting. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Because some
he weighs exactly the same as a wrecking ball.
Guy with wings, like.
He's
just over. Exactly the same. There you go.
He's just over. A wrecking ball is 1,000 pounds. He's about 1,000.
Yeah, a wrecking ball. Okay. But even
so if you drop that on top of a roof,
if you drop a wrecking ball, that's going through your roof, bro.
Yeah, but true.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's going.
It has to.
But you see them wrecking balls mashing up the building. It's not just one thing. The building just collapses.
No, but we say,
bro, look how slow that thing's swinging. The ball's swinging so slowly.
And that's what I was saying.
So if it's the Hulk coming in fast,
and that's what I was trying to say. It depends on where the height is, what rate he's in. It's all different things. That's what I was saying.
So when he's in a war, he's in a massive battle, with the Avengers, or he's fighting on his own accord. He's thinking about when he's running away or he's chasing someone. He's thinking about how light he has to be on all of these buildings.
Right. It depends.
It would be instinct, isn't it? Like
that's like jumping on lily pads. You're getting chased for your life, and then you're running across lily pads. Like
going back to what you were saying earlier about
more than lily pads.
But there you go. You just said it. He doesn't give a damn. So why does he care that he's going to go?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Going back to what you were saying about him not giving a damn.
Yeah.
You've got to think of when that was. So you see, before he maybe joined the Avengers, he was a madman. But when he joined the Avengers, he realized that certain things, and they always say in the comic, Hulk, bruv, like you got to calm down.
They always telling him.
So, and then he's realized that certain things he can't do. So if he's jumping and he's jumping to a building, he knows and he's constant there might be people in the building unless he's angry. But like I said, my name is not Stan Lee. I don't know all of that. I just want to put that out there. Like, I'm not Stan Lee.
What I'm saying is you can't control the force you put onto something you jump on top of. Like,
and I'm sure.
If I jump on your back, I can't say I'm gonna jump lightly on your back.
But you might jump on my back, but you might not break my back.
But what if you weigh?
Angry,
No, but you might not. Just because you're big doesn't mean you're gonna crack someone's back.
Yes, but that's just chances. I'm just saying.
Exactly. So
if someone jumps on your back, they can't control the strength that they land on it with. Nothing to do with what happens to you.
Right?
I'm saying they can't control the strength.
how many times, right? Like, say when we're in a family party or you're in a group, right? And you're adults and you're laughing and joking and jostling, and then the picnics are all running between legs. How many times in people's occasions does kids get blindsided by adults that aren't aware that there's a kid there? They didn't intend to hurt the kid, but their weight and their height is just bigger than the kid. No matter how much they try, that kid's getting twisted between their leg when they're running through them. So it's the same with Hulk. Like when he's on the move, whether or not he intends, he wants to be good. But
can I say something? Can I say something? Right. Let's be honest. I started sitting there talking about him jumping through buildings when he's jumping from rare. It's a man that turned into a creature, bro. Like so, it's like, come on, man. Like, it's
is he a creature or is he still human?
Whatever he is. It's like,
I'm just asking.
It's about nitpicking about if he can jump through the.
Yeah, but this is the whole point of the podcast, CD. That's the whole point of the podcast. Like the other question is like what Joshua asked last week. How is it that Bruce Banner and Peter Parker both get hit with like hardcore radiation and they don't die, they turn into something else? So that means they were super before.
I thought we solved that. Yeah, we solved that. They're super before. That was
so we definitely think that. So we're saying that Peter Parker and Bruce.
We figured it out, but we spoke about it. I wouldn't say we figured it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Stan Lee's like, really? Like, what?
That's canon, man. That's canon. Yeah, Stan Lee didn't even know, man. That's canon, bro. That's like the backstory.
Hold on. Go back. What did Rachel say? Go back.
So I was saying, CD, remember we mentioned this, and I don't think I left it in. I think I might have left it in. But basically, Peter Parker and Bruce Banner both got lit with like some serious life-threatening radiation, yeah? One turns into a Spider-Man, one's the Hulk. But how come it didn't kill them? So what Joel and Joshua were saying is that they must have had like some mutant powers before that.
Or the correct genetic combination.
Luck.
No, it's specific.
The title, like.
There's no luck in the Marvel universe, bro. Captain America, it's not luck.
Stanley was bankrupt.
From Doctor Strange business like.
Like it's just like
there's no luck. Like how is luck?
It is luck. It's like it's like some biblical thing that they're good-hearted because the mans that always try and are bad, they always turn into some monster, bro. So maybe it's your good heart.
I think. I think as well. I think it's the. I'm gonna say for the universes, it's a destiny because it's always a Peter Parker that becomes, or it's not always Peter Parker, but someone's chosen to become the Spider-Man.
But my explanation is Bobby Socks, but yours is good destination.
Like. Yeah, because I got that. What's it called? Philosophical shit. So
you can't even say it like you can't even say what you are.
No, bro. No way. I'll go back to luck.
So is it because Marvel and they're set on different Earths, isn't it? So maybe on those Earths, in those dimensions, the genes are a little bit different. Because if you think about it, most of the villains are injecting themselves with shit as well.
Wait, what different Earth?
There's steroids going wrong.
It's not our Earth. Like Marvel Universe is not our Earth.
What?
It's Earth 64, whatever the fuck, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's Earth
so something. It's not this world, isn't it?
It's not us. It's a parallel world.
Parallel world.
I don't want to know that shit is Earth, bruv.
No, but it is. That's what I'm just saying. So maybe, like, because if you think about it, even the villains, right, when they're vexed, right, they go in their labs and they start injecting themselves, like we said, with them dead serums. But no one dies. Everyone always comes out with half-burned face.
That's what I said about biblical. That's what I said about biblical. You ain't got a good heart. Because you're doing it for the wrong reason.
And then it manifests like
Remember,
that.
Them man's accidentally. They didn't go in the lab and do that. It's accidental shit. Them man in the lab cooking up some shit, bruv. So it's like, you're not supposed to be doing that. It's like it's showing people that accidents can happen, but you're not supposed to be cooking up crap, fam. Like, it can be puffed.
But someone might accidentally inject you with crack and then you'll turn amazing, but you can't do it yourself.
Yeah. But you can't remember. I don't know every superhero. Like I keep saying, the claim as a disclaimer. I don't know every superhero, but the ones that we know, it's always an accident. It wasn't like their man said, "Oh yeah, give me that."
No, Captain America wasn't an accident.
And they all say again, Josh.
Captain America
weren't.
Yeah, but
that was also science, and he was chosen
I remember he had a good heart. I remember he was a good heart. He was always getting beaten up and all that shit, bruv. That's what I'm saying. All that good heart shit, bruv.
And then what's his face? Who's his best friend that is jealous of Falcon, whatever it is?
Bucky.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I remember Bucky was half dead. It was different. Bucky was half dead.
Yeah. And then he was, and you're right though, with Bucky, when we first saw Bucky on MCU, he was angry, so it was all manifesting as bad juju, innit? And then he's all right now. Well, he's fighting. What's his name over Captain Marvel? Like, what? What's going on?
He was angry because they brainwashed him, and obviously at some point he must have thought that Captain America was going to come back and rescue him like he always did. But luckily, he didn't know that man was all some icicle, bruv. And then after a while, your bedroom ain't coming to save you, bruv. You're getting all beaten up and everything. Like,
you get resentful. You get resentful,
bro. You get resentful. It's only afterwards you realize, oh shit, I was vexed with you, but you was an icicle, bruv. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can we go to Costa, like?
Can we go to Costa?
Took it out, like. Can we took it out, like? Go back to it, took it out, bro.
Over a latte.
Yeah, over a little latte. Like.
Are you looking forward to that new one, Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Why?
I just said, are you?
And I'm just saying, why?
Like, yeah, I'll give it a go.
Yeah, cool.
There you go.
Everyone's gonna give it a go.
I'm sure we've all given something a go in our lifetime, bro.
That we didn't. That we regret it straight afterwards.
It wasn't meant to do, like, and I think I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Like, what's the necessity, like?
The necessity.
Necessity.
I love that. I'm using that from now on, mate. What's the necessity? That's for the podcast.
Of it, man.
It's the series, though, isn't it? It's a series.
I know, but
I won't lie. For the podcast. I feel like that, and like it's like watching the Black Widow film. Like, I'm not really on it, bro. I don't care.
I don't mind watching the Black Widow. That one looks like it's gonna be quite good.
It does look good, but it's like, for me, when I'm talking about Marvel, I just want to see some powers, innit? I want to see some superheroes. Like, I don't want to see no.
It's like Agent Carter, whatever her name was. Like,
yeah. I didn't really watch that.
Karate chopping her way through the series.
That, you know. I watched that.
Doing Spock, doing them Dr. Spock karate chops on people's necks and stuff, like. No.
Yeah, but that's why I can't watch the Black Widow. It's the same move every movie. Like, ain't no one clocked it yet. She just jumps in your neck and touches you out, and you're on the floor.
MMA.
No one ain't right in a bad guys meeting, yeah. Did no one say, right, when you go fight Avengers, this is what Black Widow is gonna do? Like there was no intel on that shit. Like, every movie, but the same move, bro.
What's the move, CD? CD, what's the move?
It's a jump on your head and spin you around and dash you, bro.
With her legs.
I've been sitting here for a couple of podcasts, and I hear man getting up Hawkeye, and this is just no one don't talk about her. It's fucking worse, bro. It's worse. You talk about Hawkeye, and he's got some type of shit. What is her thing?
No, I
Wonder Woman.
No, Joel calls them civilians. They're civilians.
I swear she was mentioned. I swear I was talking about.
You did.
Not as much as Hawkeye, bro. She wasn't.
No. Because he annoys me worse. Because you know what I mean.
Why? Sexist.
Because because she's good looking, and I want to look at her.
At least you admit it, right? At least you admit it. Tight things. In the tight things, get any man there.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't want to look at Hawkeye. It's just different ball and Robin.
Sheriff of Nottingham, like
Marion. I didn't come here for Robin Hood. I come from Main Marion, bro.
That was like them guys that like, oh, that's it. Like he watches him he gets upset if they try to change it. Like, oh, you changed the outfit's not tight enough.
No, man.
But you're right. What did she do?
Shit, like.
I think her character's just more interested anyway than Hawkeye's not interested.
Shut up, Joel, like.
Oh, shut up. No.
It's not.
No, what it is.
Joel's talking with his Superman laser. He's talking with his Superman laser.
Be honest, yeah.
That's the big one.
No, be honest, yeah. Like, Hawkeye's not an interesting character. He's just like bare angry. Look, he's just bare surly. Like,
Rubbish, bruv. It's just sexable, bruv.
No,
Yeah,
no, Joelle, stop that.
Sorry,
Joelle's like,
no. Let me just say this part. Yeah, like no real talk. Yeah, she's not interested either. Like, but she's got her storyline is more interesting than his.
Oh, fuck off about the storyline, man.
Joel's, CD.
Shut
Joel's
up,
like
man.
them guys on the internet. Like, you know when a girl comes on and girls are cussing and then there's always be one, oh, but you're beautiful still, like, don't listen to them.
I'm not like that. No way, about.
You'll be in Black Widow's chat,
Never.
like, oh, don't listen to them Black Widow, like, oh, you're I like that you do. You're pretty.
No way, man. No way. Never.
She's dead, man. She's dead. I think she's worse than Hawkeye. Like,
I don't know.
No,
okay, Hawkeye's got weaponry though. Hawkeye's got weapons.
This is what I'm saying. What?
She can only do close contact. She literally, you have to get in it.
You know what, yeah? Now all I can think of is that jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Spin around, touch the ground, bruv. It's spin around, touch the ground. Bruv, am I lying? She does the same move. And you know what it's like? It's so sexist because it's the same move that them women wrestlers do. They all do the same move.
Oh yes!
Stiff my crotch, bro. Stiff my crotch. Stiff my crotch touch the ground, bro.
That is so
funny,
she hasn't even, she's got no, and the thing is, you're right, how are men getting kicked up by her? Like, she's fighting superheroes with that one dead move. I'll be dead in 3 seconds. Like,
right. You see when she
why
fights
is she even on the team?
You see when she fights a security guard, yeah? When she fights a security guard, I can see it, man.
Yeah.
When she's fighting all ones that them Thanos and all them his henchmen, yeah. I'm like, no, bro.
How she
this is the thing,
bro.
How she all manages?
This is why, yeah.
Like,
this is why Justice League is a bit better, yeah, because at least in Justice League, Batman stays back at the thing, innit? He stays at HQ because he knows he ain't doing shit. He might as well just run the computer. You know what I'm saying? These men are coming out like, nah, I don't think you should be here. You know that Rick and Morty episode where they go for the thing and they're like, oh, yeah, well, you can't really do nothing.